every time I say Thoth, I say it differently. I cannot make up my mind. But yes, so I'm for the Thoth. Oh my god, I'm gonna say Thoth. Thoth, 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 Tahoti. Let's just say it completely differently. Hello, this is Remi. Welcome to what I think will be my first vlog. I figured there's a bunch of things I want to include in a video, I want to talk about, I want to do that don't necessarily fit in like a single video. So I thought it would be fun to just like do little like tidbits here and there, like a little tarot related project. So last year when I got my Thoth, I wanted to make a little pouch for it because the original box is like way too old to be trusted, and also I kind of just want to maintain it as it is. I wasn't really in the mood to just like go buy fabric, and I found like this fabric in my stuff that I feel like goes really well with the vibe. It's kind of like this like rusty orange, and I also found that I have this like velvety ribbon, and I'm not trying to go like all Halloween, but I feel like it's not Halloween. I feel like this is just like standard moody colors, okay? Moody colors. Also, yeah, I think it's gonna be good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, let's get to it. I didn't really measure, but I placed my deck on like over the fabric and it felt right. So like I feel like that's right, you know, like just a little pouch. So this is like a super old machine, so it doesn't do like back stitches. I have to like turn my fabric around, and I kind of got used to it, so I don't really mind that I have to do that. Especially with like smaller pieces of fabric that are easier to maneuver around. You know, this is what I did during the pandemic. I like bought on this old machine and I fixed it following like YouTube videos. So it's like my baby. All right, I ran out of thread on the bottom right as I was done. So that's really, really lucky. Yes. Yeah, oh my God, yes. Okay. And then I'm gonna measure out the same amount for the second one that's gonna go around. All right, I'm back. So, yeah, it's basically done. I love it when everything goes smoothly. I mean, it's not done yet, but hopefully. All right. Okay, so I thought I would talk about a little bit how I feel like I've had a pretty bad winter so far. Especially compared to last year. I feel like things have kind of like shifted as I started working with not the Thoth, but like ritual tarot. I had this like really like this urge. Like I woke up and I was like, oh, I really feel like I need. Oh, that's my cat. Cat voice. Yeah. Yeah, I really felt like it was time to, dive in. Or at first, it wasn't that feeling. It was just a feeling of wanting to connect with that, like, deeper, like a more like ancient, like, energy that was like bigger than myself. I felt like I was kind of tired of myself. I think that's what it was. And I found that, I pulled just one card and I got the Eight of Swords, but especially the Ritual Tarot Eight of Swords. It was just, it's so exactly how I feel, from the color to the depiction to I guess I'm just gonna have to show it. Let me, oh, I can't find it right now because there's literally a cat sitting right next to where my cards are. So, all right, let's do that. It's me and Thoth. Yes, but the coloration is like very like blue, purple, very like melancholy and cold, but like the comfort of melancholy, and just like wanting to stay in this like painful place, some part of you wanting to stay there so that you can feel like validated, because it feels painful. So the difficult moment that you're living through, or the painful moment you're living through, feels like it feels validated because you're explicitly in pain. You're not allowing yourself to move on from it. I'm gonna show the card once this boy moves. Hello again. So this is a completely other day. I don't even remember why I had to stop the video, but I realized I didn't even show the Eight of Swords card I was like talking about. So here it is, and it's like definitely bluer. It's definitely very blue. It's like a kind of like purpley blue. I pulled this card twice in a row, like on two days, twice in a row, when I was doing like my daily draw with this deck, and I mean that felt pretty special, especially because the day before I had found a spread online that happened to be about the Eight of Swords, like about kind of moving on from an Eight of Swords situation. And it's not like I had actually intentionally looked for this type of spread. It was extremely useful. I'll probably link it in the description box. But the fact that, I found this like Eight of Swords inspired spread, and then the next day I felt compelled to start working with the Ritual Tarot like more actively, like on a daily basis. I pulled the Eight of Swords, and then the next day I also pulled the Eight of Swords, and like I shuffled a lot. I tend to shuffle a lot, so that felt like very special. And since then I've also had the Star card repeated. I'm not gonna go into all of the like why I feel like I got every card, but all of this to say, Ritual Tarot has felt like a very deep and patient deck. So very patient in like not in a hurry to kind of like let me digest what I need to digest, but not in a way where it's not giving me anything, like it gives me a lot to think about and time. It feels like it is timeless. It's like out of time. I feel like it's been such a beautiful winter deck to dive in, because it's like you can go as deep as you want with this one. You can start researching, you can go all intuitive. Yeah, I have this edition with the marked cards. I didn't really necessarily want the marked edition. That was just the one that was, and also it was like this cardstock version. It was also just the one that was available when I had the means to purchase it. Also, so looking and working with this card, it reminded me of a poem I had written a very long time ago. And I know it's a very long time ago because in the poem I say I'm 22 and I'm currently 31. So I thought I would read it. It's not very long, don't worry. Here, don't look at me while I'm reading this. Look at the card. All right. I have 22 winters ingrained into my bones, always ready to snap back into place at the turn, at the corner, after the orange kisses the blue and the world turns gray, where I live off of shades, half-cooked grades, and room temperature dreams. I just pretend I prefer it raw. In my color by color circuit map of the year, winter is perfectly proud and poised, its W's forever intertwined and scheming new and fresher ways of antagonizing me across the keys I skip, bent to the heart, paper skin, spectral breath. So I stay in, keyboard slaving. Maybe come spring, my fingers will take to the new dance and rip out the roots of the chemically grown vines that produce no longer. For the melancholy putting me to sleep will wear out when I stop wearing it. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Happy winter. I almost forgot to show you the finished product. So here it is. I think it's pretty cute. Anyways, that's it.